Wilbur Saragunaraj is my guest here on We Connect today. Boundless energy in this young man. I'm almost going to chain him down. Thank you very much for
I
staying
sometimes
here.
go so fast I can't remember what I'm saying.
I know, but I'm going to draw you out
Sure.
now. You're using your performing, the performing skills that you have to actually also a serious message. Many serious messages have been going out. I want to talk about that.
Sure.
I know you've been involved. You go around the world on various causes.
Yes.
How did this come about? Where did it start?
Well, this
Where's
has
it
been,
going to?
It's always started, just through my parents. They've set an example. They've always shown me that it's most important that when you have something, that you should be able to give back. You know, and if the good God has given you something, you should be giving back to people who are less fortunate. You know, if you have, why do you give? And also another important thing, that a philosophy that I live my life by is live simply so that the other people can simply live. And that's why many people have coined the name for me as Simple Superstar, because I'm able to connect with people. I don't stand off and say, you know, I'm someone here like this, I cannot visit with you. You're able to connect with people, to be simple, and in that way to live simply so that other people who are less fortunate can simply just live.
Right.
So use your resources, and that ties in with so many different things. If that's environmental issues, the way you take care of your trash, your rubbish, all those different things. When it comes to humanitarian causes, those are things that are on my heart and have been on my heart even before this platform came about.
Right, yes.
And that's why I really stress and I tell people, I'm so excited to be able to talk about this on a program right now, because we should be using social media, mainstream media, to educate people about these issues. Because so many people don't know that different things have taken place, that there are people suffering in this world. And I think that some people honestly feel guilty because they don't want to deal with that situation, or they don't know how to deal.
Right. So you, Wilbur, actually go into situations where you deal with it. Now I'm going to draw you out.
Sure.
Tell me specifically, what does it mean for you to deal with an issue? For instance, either in Indonesia, either in Beirut, either anywhere in the world.
Right.
What does it actually mean to you? How do you actually do it?
To me, it means, now, for example, a lot of people think that by giving money, that you're making a difference. Sometimes people give money to make themselves feel good. They can go and they can give their money, and it could be in the millions. What I mean is just to be able to go and to connect with the person and to show them that they're another human being just like you, and that you as a human being care for them as a person. That could even mean just going beside someone, sitting down beside them, talking with them, or even just listening to them.
Right, but are you saying then that it doesn't necessarily just take a celebrity or person like a performing artist like yourself to be actually there? It could be just anybody doing it to anybody else.
Absolutely anybody can do this, and that's what I stress time and time again on social media, on the videos, through songs, that anyone can make a difference like this. People are suffering all around the world, and not just poor people, but the rich are suffering too in their spirit as well. See, I got an invitation. I'll give you an example. I got an invitation to come and perform in Oman by a sheikh. Now, for me, it doesn't matter if you are a sheikh or if you are a child in a village, in an impoverished place. I treat the same people with the most ultimate respect. And I believe that every person is human, that you're not more human than another person. So in that way, if people can kind of see that we're all human beings, what we have done is we have started to celebrate the external. And this is something that's very important. One of my mentors, his name is Mr. Bruxy Kevi from Canada. He told me something that's very important. He said, Wilbur, you need to celebrate. We all need to celebrate the inside. In our society, we celebrate so much of the external, how much money you have, what car you drive. All these things, our identity has been warped now by our external. And we fail to celebrate what's on the inside. And what is in the inside? Character. What's the point if you can be a first-class performer, travel around the world, engage with other people, but your character is hopeless? For me, it is so much more important that I develop a character so that I can engage with for example, the rich sheikh in Oman, not look at him going, what kind of opportunities can I get out of this? No, I'm here because you're a person, I connect with you, and then I look at the same impoverished person in the village and say, you are a person, how can I connect with you? So the treatment of people on the same level is very, very important. And that's a very, see, people know me for taboo issues, and let's talk about a taboo issue. How to use the Eastern Latin, that was one taboo issue. Caste is another taboo issue. Caste is all around the world, not just in India. It's in countries like Africa, like Rwanda, for example, who went through a civil war in 1994 between the Hutus and the Tutsis. Why? Because of the physical color of their skin, which we deal with in India.
All the time.
All the time. You know, if I was to get married, the people who look at me say, paiye romba karpe. You know, translation, person is very dark. How can we make a judgment based on the color of skin? You know, it's just so hard. But let me rope this and bring this all back, because I'm going off track right now. But what we're talking about, the whole humanitarian issues we were talking about.
So what you're talking about here is pretty serious stuff.
Very serious stuff,
That
madam.
is, you know, it's almost cloaked. I think that's the right word. It's sort of cloaked under what you're doing as a performing artist.
Yes, that is.
And I think that's probably where the success lies, would you say?
Maybe, you know, I think that if I have this platform, and especially with music, and a lot of times my music is very humorous, people come and they dance and they have a great time, why not put in there a message that is a serious message that can make people start to think?
Right. Next question
Yes.
then. How are you so sure that you're making a difference?
Well,
What's the way? What's the measure? How do you judge your response?
I think that's through people actually who can, I mean, ultimately at the end of the day, when I die and stand before the God in heaven, He's the one who's going to see if I've done a good job or not.
Yeah.
But I mean,
But
when I look at for personal satisfaction,
sure.
you know, honestly, fulfillment for me really comes when I see things like when I go to, I'll give you an example, like we were talking about Indonesia, a very quick example there, when you're able to use your music to bring two people together who maybe have never come together, like the elite of Jakarta and maybe the impoverished. When you use music and say, you know, let's bring these children to come and perform at my show, I have this opportunity to get, I have the power to, in a sense, bring them there. They come perform, the elite in Jakarta look and say, wow, here's these children. Where have they come from? Yes. Great. The same thing. A good example. Another person came to do some video in Bombay. I took them to a slum, Antop Hill. Yeah. We did a workshop. I love doing workshop for children, like a global music workshop to teach them music and rhythm and dance from around the world. I took him there to take some photos. He had never actually been to this place and never interacted with those type of people from Bombay. That for me, when he came and he said, Wilber, you changed my world today.
Right.
That for me was fulfillment.
Right. Wilber, more from you on that particular point when we come back. Another short break here and reconnect. Please, as I always say, don't go anywhere.